your faces or your avatars pop up that are referred to you as Oz's bitch number 1 and Oz's bitch number 2. Carry on.
Transgender person will tell me it's innate to a person's psychology, that there's a designated female psychology and a designated male psychology, and sometimes you can be born in a male physiology with, like, you know, male sex organs and gametes and chromosomes, but you have a female psychology, right? And that's kind of easy to understand, I guess. It's a little weird as to how you would test that, but I guess that works.
There is,
but then there's the flip side, which is that there are no, you know, essential characteristics or properties of being a man or a woman, and it's all social construct.
Well, it's interesting, like testing for these things. Some people have sent me stuff, and I've talked to other people about this. fMRIs, you can see certain areas of the brain light up that are more similar to females, and other males are different. But the thing is, when you start testing, let's say butch females, tomboy girls, are they any different than, let's say, a trans person? And then if you can actually find a test to say for sure that someone has this dysphoria, or let's say with a 95% confidence level, you could actually use that and say, okay, your person X cannot go into a woman's bathroom unless they've had this test done and passed it, and then they get a little card saying, yeah, I am certifiably in my mind female gender, so I can go into female. How many trans people would be willing to do that test and risk that they're not who they think they are? And then you take one step further, even women who say they're women, like from the biological point of view, would they take that test and maybe they're actually a man and they weren't aware of it? Like, if you would have, this would be so dangerous, right? And it would basically get rid of the whole idea, well, your self-reporting can be wrong. And are you willing to test it?
What are you people? On dope? What?
That hurt. That hurt to listen to. On many different fronts, but I don't even know how to address this level of stupid. Babe. I don't know how to address this level of stupid and just willful ignorance. Babe. Alright, this part's almost done and we'll go to Jay's stream. God. Fucking. Babe!
And I mean, I don't. And as far as like the bathroom thing goes, though, like, is there going to be like designated bathroom monitors in every public venue to like check your card, make sure you're?
No. Well, right now, it's such a small percentage of people that this is an issue for. So one can make a very fair argument.
That's the only thing that baffles me.
Yeah. Well,
that's the only.
Why are we talking about this, right?
But it's such a prevalent issue. You know, it keeps coming up. I meet a lot of these people on the internet, sure, but in real, like, day-to-day life, I don't meet that many. I did encounter a few of them at a protest not too far from where I live in the city. I don't know what they were protesting. But I will say that, like, if you wanted me to not be apprehensive or repellent to your movement, you probably should have picked better-looking people. Like, some of these people are just genuinely disgusting. Like, I can't control.
You should have picked better-looking people.
Oh. Yep. That was like.
What?
I was shocked.
Turn the camera on, motherfucker.
Turn the camera on.
How repulsive.
That's what I said earlier. Yeah,
it's like, you know, watching a person eating like a bowl of live maggots, right? Like, imagine how you would feel if a person ate a bowl of live maggots right in front of you in your place of work, or just out in the public, and then like you're like, "Ew, that's gross. I don't want to be part of that." And you walk away, but then you get told you're the bad guy for being grossed out by that.
You know what? I'm gonna make a guess here, but I bet you anything, if you were to rate transgender people based on their looks, and then get an average, and say anybody above a 5 in this group, anything below a 5 in this group, I bet you'll find more right-leaning transgenders that are better looking.
Doug? No, you know what? I'm not even going to stoop to the level.
Bro, I'm over here.
And say what I may hope or may wish happens. But Doug, we will continue to shine the light on your ignorance and your bigotry and your hate and your nonsense until I agree with what Jay said on his stream. Until you, in this digital world, this YouTube world, until you go away.
Go away. That's it.
Go away.
Go away. Just go away. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Because they probably make more of an effort to pass, is the thing. Like, the left leaning just accept you. Like, the left leaning people have the body positivity movement too, which blows my fucking mind. As like an ex-fat person. Like, I missed the mark by a few years. I should have just waited, and then I would just been beautiful just because, you know, whatever. Well, you know, I don't know if it would apply to me because I'm a man. You know, it's these, you know, fat is beautiful people are usually always women. As a matter of fact, I can't think of anybody off the top of my.
Oh, you know he's fat.
Oh, now we're gonna do the misogynistic shit too. Y'all two motherfuckers, but might as well be fundamentalist Christians.
I had who's one of these fat is okay or fat is healthy people, and they're not women. It's like exclusively women who preach this.
Yeah, it's because I want to be loved, right? It's
I'm fat and I'm healthy, bitch.
all based on that. I want people to love me, but if you're 5'3" and 300 pounds. Trying to deny millions of years of evolution for the sake of love.
Wayne, I sent you a message in Discord. They out here talking about you, bro.
They talking about me?
Yeah, Oz said that he really liked what you had to say. Oz.
Oh.
And a couple other people earlier in Gather, I think Sean. Oh, he's got great wrestling sound on the soundboard, yeah. Because it's true. Imagine that. There's a different response to you saying things about me that are true as opposed to me saying things about you that aren't.
So I'm gonna start. Obviously, as just released, there's
I played the video. And there we go.
Making their way over here. All right, there's the great King Xerxes. How you doing today?
Absolutely marvelous. Thanks for asking.
All right. Yeah, I assume you want to discuss this, or can we play more of this?
Absolutely.
Is there something you want to say, or can I roll more of the tape?
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, I mean, if you guys like, I'm here, so as opposed to rolling the tape, maybe.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like that stops people from understanding what I'm responding to.
Mm.
No, I'm happy
If
to.
you insist.
I'm also happy to. I'm also happy to. Is there anything on the tape that you think you might have overstepped somehow, or stand by everything you said?
No. 100%.
Okay. In which case, let's see what you said.
All right. Let me go ahead and.
What are you smoking there, Stephanie?
I'm smoking a cigarette.
What kind?
American Spirit Yellow.
Oh my goodness. I gave up smoking about a month ago.
Good for you.
So-
It's a terrible thing. You'll probably give up smoking.
I know. I'm triggered right now.
I don't know.
Mouth is watering.
I'm 69 years old, so I don't have much more time on the earth. Tobacco companies can't get too much more out of me.
All right, let's go ahead and roll this tape here.
I mean, Rachel Dolezal, Elizabeth Warren, coming up with their racial heritage,
Yeah.
which they don't actually possess. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, I talk to these people who believe in the gender theory, the transgender people and whatnot, and they never give me any consistent definitions or understanding of what exactly it is they're referring to. On the one hand, they feel like they're a woman, they believe they're a woman. On the other hand, there are no intrinsic, essential characteristics of being a woman. So if you're not a woman, how would you know you are a woman? How would you know you're a woman even if you are a woman? There's nothing intrinsic or essential to being a woman.
That's a good question, because when someone identifies as a gender opposite to the biological, what does that even mean? Like, you have to have a standard to base it on, say, oh, I'm not this, I'm that. What does that mean? And usually that means something correlated to the biology. So it's very confusing to me.
Do we want to address
And
it?
I've been
Sure, yeah, because it's bothering me. Like, I don't understand why there's got to be a standard to identify, but there isn't the same standard to be discounted. But go ahead, Steph. I should let you speak on that.
I'm curious. I'll ask the Matt Walford question of the king. Being a king, I don't know. I'll ask the Matt Walford question. What is a woman? King?
Okay, yeah, sorry, mic is muted.
Oh, okay.
Adult human female.
Pardon?
Check. You can't hear nothing? Oh, okay.
An adult human female.
Mm-hmm. I'm an adult human female.
And when I say female, I mean a person who possesses XX chromosomes. They were born with
Not
vagina,
all
ovaries,
adult
fallopian
human
tubes,
females
uterus, and breasts.
possess XX chromosomes, but that's one indicator, yes.
That's begging the question.
It's not begging the question. It's not. It's a
What, is
biological.
what would you define a female as?
I would define female in the biological sense as one capable of producing large gametes. But not all adult human females are capable of producing large gametes. It's another.
Okay,
It's another situation where I would define female as a whole spectrum of characteristics.
So you would say
Any
essentially-
one of you can't boil it down to one specific thing. That
being a female?
includes all cis women and excludes trans women.
I'm not sure if they're having a connection issue or what. Can you guys hear us? All right, I think they're maybe having a bit of a bad connection right now. Go ahead and roll the tape. Stephanie, I thought that was brilliantly explained, and I'll let him respond if he comes
Well,
back.
you're the biologist here. I should keep my fucking mouth shut.
No, you should not. Not on this. That was perfect.
This started out as just like a genuine confusion or frustration for me anyway, maybe about 3 years ago. But, and as much as I hate to admit this, but I'm not a dishonest person, it has started to metastasize into a hatred. Because instead of like actually trying to explain to me in a coherent way how this works, I'm just being told I have to accept it or else.
Or else what?
I'm like,
Yes, because you're pretending you don't understand it, and that happens. It happens.
I'm not pretending.
You are. You're back. That's good. No, you are pretending.
Hold on.
No, I'm not.
This is where Chad goes, Macho Man, Randy Savage. I'm not on. No, I am. There I am. this is when Jay goes Macho Man Randy Savage off the top rope, and I love it.
What do you mean?
I genuinely do not understand the ideological consistency behind this.
What? There's no ideological. There's no ideology.
Is a woman merely if they declare it? There certainly is an ideology.
A person is a
If there
woman.
wasn't an ideology, we wouldn't have this
know.
conversation.
As far as you know, yeah, a person is a woman if they tell you they're a woman. What's the problem? It's none of your business.
No, that's not true. There's plenty of people who tell me they're women and I know they're not.
Who?
I can observably see that they're not.
Who has told you they're a woman that's not a woman?
How do you visually see that?
A good example is an ex-coworker of mine who went by the name of Autumn.
Okay.
So I could very obviously tell that they are a biological man.
How? That's
Sure, the
Okay.
proportion of
All
their shoulders
right.
to their hips, their Adam's apple, their muscular density, their jawline, their facial hair.
Are they trying to live as a woman?
I mean, as far as I'm aware, yeah.
Then you owe them the obligation to treat them as such.
Boom.
End of story.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you did.
Boom.
You actually did. That's what. I'm trying to explain. You said you don't get it. I'm trying to explain it to you. The rest of us have decided that that's what's owed people, and so we no longer care what you get and don't get. We've decided because this is a settled issue. People have been there, done that. The experts and the people affected most have figured this out already. So the best thing those of us can do socially is treat people who are living as a particular gender as the gender they're living, because that might be part of the process. And it's their medical, personal business. You are not part of that process. So it's not for you to determine whether or not they pass, go, don't go. Your obligation is to treat them how they are asking you to be treated, because you have no reason not to.
I'm stepping away for just a sec. I'll be right back. You boys have.
So no, sorry, Steph, I don't want to do that to you. I really don't.
No. I'm literally, I'm stepping away for just a sec.
Oh, okay.
I have a mission from God.
Okay.
The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and your ears. It was their final, most essential command, which Orwell 1984. You're not going to gaslight me into denying what I can see with my own eyes.
Nobody's gaslighting you, motherfucker. So there's one more point I want to get to, and then we will open this up here.
I will not be bullied into treating queers with respect.
Notice how people who are people who are
Fucking moron.
in reality don't hold themselves.
You cannot put together a biological definition of sex that would include all cis women. And
I did, absolutely.
yeah, and that's fine. But I personally would like to diffuse some of this angst, and I understand that there is great passion on both sides. Speaking from the point of view of a living, walking human being who's lived and walked in great satisfaction for 25 years as who she is in the real world before any of the shit blew up, starting in I say my own unveiling. I was quite successful in.
I think I missed it.
Is a cluster of features and values. There are primary sex characteristics.
Studies
That's
evolution
there's
sexuality.
another binary for their hips, their Adam's apple, their
I think it's
He says that's another binary in a situation where there aren't any. Honestly, there's very few things about humans that you can break down to a binary, folks.
Every time. Yeah, but you know what though, Stephanie though, how did you were calm throughout all that? I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Nice. I got you, Steph. Do you want to call in there with me? All right. I think he'll drop a link. No, I think it'll just be one link. Yeah, whatever link he sends me. Oh, he just dropped it. I'll drop it in chat. No. You get the same link. I think you get the same link. I'll just send it to you in Gather.
Okay. He's really about this music because his music is technically not the style. This is actually him. This is really him.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's about it. What is going on over here with this camera?
That's like that music sound. Oh, Texas rap. God.
Is it really gonna just sit here and flash like that? Alright, I gotta I'm gonna put this over here, share my camera. I don't know what browser am I gonna use. Don't even know. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, I had the wrong cable the whole time. Alright, Steph, you gotta lead the way. You just gotta the link I sent you. Call in. All right, here we go. Airplane mode. I'm calling in, but I don't have my camera turned on yet. Got him. I'm not on camera right now, but I'm gonna come on in a minute. Yeah, take your time. And get Stephanie on there. I'm finishing up dinner, yeah, and then I gotta get right. But yeah, put Stephanie on. Oh yeah. Alright, he can't hear us. Check, I can hear you.
Alright, so let's get back into this.
myself out. Yeah. You're not wrong. But anyway, it's not about me. Even though I am surviving early on this fight, what happened? I just know where to change that. That's like you guys in the chat. Hey! Love of my life.
We're gonna try a different route. See if there's multiple letters.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just finishing to eat. I'm just finishing my food.
I'm all professional and shit. I can't
I'm so hungry as shit, bro.
Deep religion without leaving fundamentalism. And a lot of people leave.
Atheists that carry these beliefs, and believe me, I've run into quite a few, but they don't have any excuse. They don't have God telling them that they've got
Exactly.
They're shit ass people.
there's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, or that God created man and women.
Oh, yeah, to everyone here,
They don't have that shit to
love yourself.
fall back on, but yet they still just manage to hang on to it, and it doesn't matter how many studies, how much science goes into it.
Well, they
and
don't
all this
read
other crap.
those.
It drives you fucking crazy because
Yeah.
you're sitting there, particularly. Sometimes I wonder if these, and I do think they do believe this, that somehow trans people transition on a whim. That it's a lighthearted, a lighthearted romp through life because it's so trendy and all of this. Do you have any fucking idea how hard this journey is for anyone? It's really hard.
Right.
I mean, you need to communicate something that in my case, in the 50s, is incommunicable because nobody has any idea what you're talking about. And then you have to work through the process depending on what point in your life plainly say, look, I've had enough. Which happens, and particularly for folks my age, it just wasn't something one could do. You have to go through the process of reckoning with yourself, reckoning with the people who love you and support you, the people who will hate you and disown you. You have to go through an awful lot of process here. And whether you're a kid, as I was when I first expressed, being different, or at whatever point in your life, you're still going to be faced with all sorts of obstacles. It is not something that people either do or can do without an enormous amount of assessment and analysis.
Well, when it doesn't gain you any kind of privilege,
it's very fucking expensive.
No.
So there are, I'm sure, people who would wish to medically transition but cannot afford it, are still trans.
Yep.
But if you don't have the support of, when I had GRS, there were 4 surgeons in the United States and 1 in Canada that were performing the procedure in 2010.
Wow.
That's
with
incredible.
any degree of like, these are the people to see, and these are the, you don't just go to a surgeon and say, hey, chop me up, doc. It's not the way it works.
but also, sorry, and I know Steph knows this, and this is not me educating anyone, but so what if it was? So what if it was you going to your doctor and saying, so chop me up? Why the fuck does anyone else give a shit? It has nothing to do with them. It doesn't affect them in any way. They're just personal fucking opinion is being violated. Go fucking launch yourself into the sun. Because you existing in my presence is causing my own personal opinion to be violated. So what the fuck? Sorry, but really,
is that you can do this. You can actually go to your doctor, or at least an elective procedure facility, and say, my lips aren't big enough. My nose.
I literally
right.
did this the other day. I'm sorry.
My dick's not big enough. Can we do something about this?
I literally yesterday, I'm not even joking, yesterday had filler put into my lips and had Botox put around my eyes. And do you know how many people asked me questions about this? 0. Fucking 0. Less than 0. They were happy to do it. In fact, my doctor and I knew each other from TikTok and discussed the Bible while we were doing this bullshit. And no one gives a shit. Yeah, that's my own fucking weird life, but we'll move on from that. But you can do all of these things. My sisters, my cousin, both of them have had their boobs done. No one asked. No one gives a shit, right? You would have boob reductions. Nobody gives a fuck, except for men. But who cares about men? No, sorry, but
but if you gotta have them smaller, go ahead.
Yeah, that's you know what I mean. I'm being annoying, but that's the point. Where it's just I can quite literally, I can go into any esthetician that is a doctor, but isn't it's not they have any. They have, I don't know, they have special qualifications, but it's not you have to go through some long, drawn out, invasive process. I just go in and I'm look, I don't like that I have fucking wrinkles around my eyes or whatever lines around my mouth, or I want my lips to be bigger, or my tits are too big or too small, or whatever. And nobody is being involved in that except for me. My doctor.
Ever been to Miami? I mean, there's a fucking plastic surgeon
Oh
on
my
every
God,
fucking corner.
every corner.
It's ridiculous.
It's
You know,
like,
but, do this. Oh, but before we get any deeper into this, congratulations, Jess. It's so awesome. I went to Brandeis. great.
I did not know that, but thank you.
Hey Jay, I just turned and saw your camera, and when the hair came out for a hot second, I was like, "Who that sent
I don't know if you saw
The
it.
undergrad, the Near Eastern Judaic Studies program is just great.
I got into the University of Chicago today.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Whoa!
So this stream is not about this. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I feel incredibly fortunate and favored and just lucky and all of the things. But like Brandeis is an excellent option. I feel incredibly privileged to have Chicago as a, like, I still haven't wrapped my mind around it. That's all.
That's badass.
Anyway, you're absolutely
thank you.
right. I mean, the numbers are astonishing. It's like, I forget what state it is, but there was one jurisdiction, it might be Florida, I don't know, it's some one of these states where they passed the bill, and it's like there were 300 top surgeries performed on trans people between the ages of 17 and 18, and there were like 3,000 performed with, no questions asked, really.
Like, why does anybody care?
Yeah.
Sorry, this is the thing that I don't
And
understand.
which is a question of bodily autonomy, which is, again, it's one of those things. That's why the questions are often linked.
Yeah.
And if I may jump in there, that was my main, before we went to Jay's stream, my main question going through Fuckface Doug and Xerxes, my two little bitches, now that's what I refer to them as. Why does this matter to you? Why does this matter?
Like, do y'all not have hobbies?
But even more than, and yes, find a hobby, please find a hobby. But this hobby,
shitting all over.
Yeah, because
this hobby is like running like a half-assed YouTube channel that nobody cares about. So like maybe get a hobby that involves, I don't know, something that paints you in a good light.
Yeah, because this
racquetball, cornhole.
This hobby is fucking.
Cornhole.
I want to surround myself with people that care. They care about another individual, that they want them to find and live within their happy, right? What makes them happy, what brings them fulfillment, what makes them feel like they are the most amazing person on the planet. That's what I want for each and every person that I meet, my friends, family, whatever. Why?
And none of that minimizes you.
Right. It doesn't. Exactly. Like it doesn't. It does not bother me. It does not hurt me. It takes nothing away from my life and my happy and my values to say, you know what? If whatever it is, A, B, C, or D, if these things make you happy, if they're not hurting me, if they're not taking away from my quality of life or society as a whole, who the fuck cares? Why are you so invested on being a hateful, bigoted?
Why are you so obsessed with me?
If you're, unless part of what you derive pleasure from is the 25-minute or the 24-hour hate,
or just controlling someone else.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just.
Which is like, and if you care about that, sorry, go ahead.
The point I tried to make, as best I could, is it's like, look, I don't know if there was this. I think I did try to make this point in my conversation with Xerxes. It's like, look, we're not making ideological claims here. This is not an ideological claim. You're the one that's making the ideological claim. You're staking out a position, and you're not defending the position in any substantial way other than to say, I think you're icky.
Men are
And I
so
think that's
stupid.
just fucking
And I
stupid.
don't respect them.
Came down to for Xerxes.
Sorry.
This shit just makes me feel icky, and I don't know. I have a knee-jerk reaction to someone.
Go to therapy.
So I don't know what else to do with myself. And you know what kills me is that when I was a Christian and the trans stuff started to get more like social traction and in the media and stuff, I'm like, if someone comes up to me, Jesus commands me to love them as they would like to be loved.
No, sorry, Jesus is a capitalist.
Well, hey, Jess, shut up. One second. Sorry. I'll never tell you to shut up again. But
I'm just reminding you, he's a reformed Calvinist capitalist. But go ahead.
But I would have been like, you know, Jesus commands me to make this person feel loved, so I just would. This person looks he to me, but they want she, so she it is. Like, what the fuck is the problem? Seriously. So like, even Christian me was wanting to do more to be empathetic and understanding than butthurt, icky guy.
And real quick, before we move on, I want to say, Pagan Mom gave us a super chat way before this. I want to say thank you. That was way a long time ago. Thank you very much.
I simply cannot shut up. So.
No, it's all. We're all.
Boom! That'll get you done. Sorry about that. Oh man. Yes, but the United States champion is in the building, baby.
I rescind my proposal.
You should, because you didn't come correct. You gotta come at me with a ring pop, baby. That's how I get down here, one of them sour ring pop if you're serious.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I love. All right, love you guys. All right, but seriously, Queen, congratulations. Congratulations on your admission. That's big news. Congratulations. For life. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. We got you. Also, I think that WW2K, the next one coming out this month, man, we're going to have to create all these fools and drop some steel chairs on them.
You know what I love so much?
What?
On the WWE fucking weird meme reels on Instagram that are like WWE like clips, and then it's just like some shit over it. It's like when like your grandpa didn't have
Oh.
grandpa meal gone on time. I wish it was the old days. And I don't give a shit about the WWE, but I live for those fucking memes.
They are pretty good. They are pretty good. All right. The whole gang is here. Right, absolutely.
back and take notes. Listen. Fucking listen. Right? That is my biggest issue with him coming into your street with Stephanie is he didn't even enter the conversation with any intent, any good faith to actually want to seek to understand. You came out like a machine gun, and you have someone that has the scholarship, not just Jay, you have someone that has an entire life experience and knowledge and study and understanding, which is nothing. You have people that can learn you, learn you. So what you just showed, I'm here to tell you that I'm right and you are wrong. That shit needs to be called out every goddamn motherfucking day.
Yeah, appreciate that. I mean, for me, like, these people just bring it out of me. I think we're at this point more here for the community. I know for me, I was telling Stephanie, this is more the conversation we wanted because, when people told us that they were concerned about Xerxes' conversation with Doug, I didn't really know who he was, right? So it was more about, okay, this is another figure in our community that people are a fan of or people are watching or paying attention to. And then similar to Doug, you just want to give people the opportunity to realize, okay, this person, let's not get too much further down the road with this person because they're not really seeming to be here for our community. And, overall, I just totally agree with you that just because somebody's wearing the atheist label doesn't really mean that they're helping us, and I don't feel like those voices are really doing much. For me personally, the thing that bothers me is people weaponize biology. Biologists are here to do a very specific job, which is to provide natural explanations of the natural world. And so I don't like to see the field, because biology has been harmful so many times in history, against people of color, women, trans people. I mean, biologists have been the problem, if not a huge part of the problem, many times in history, yeah. But, on this one, the biology is very clear, and the advocacy of anybody who takes the issue seriously is very clear, because we all feel like it's an obligation to take a moral stance, according to what the evidence is clear about. But yeah, that's all we have. Other than that, we're just like you, cheerleaders, so I'm going to kick it over to Stephanie.
it's definitely getting used very clear. It's very good.
He's very clear he's a moron, but that's
None of these things, it's not even fucking business.
$69. Nice.
How we services or even fundraising done, they, or at least services they give as ignorant as explanations. All of their things are shows.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me as a weightlifter, and a competitive weightlifter, like, let me tell you, I'm a fucking linebacker. Sorry. I've got bad news. Simply.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, it's very much the same. Like when I went to Barcelona for a couple of weeks, and the beach is everywhere, and there's just a bunch of women, no tops on, and I'm saying women. I assume that's how they present, but it's like damn boobs, and no one gave a fuck, except for us Americans that were like caught off guard for a moment, and then we're like, oh, it's fine. Nobody else gave a shit. And so, like, and that's because we're such a puritanical culture that we sexualize bodies, like every aspect of the body, which I understand is not like the point of this conversation, but it is a part of it, where it's like, who gives a fuck? Like, I said trans women or women the other day, and so what if you wife someone was pretending was a man, and then they had like a vagina, which is like eat it out, and I'm like, I guess. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Like, sure, next. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all are so goddamn weird about genitals. Like, relax. Like,
What I got, like,
I'm sorry, my man has a fucking capital N for a hairline. There's no alpha going on there. I would die on this goddamn hill. And I don't give a shit about hair or hairlines, but he does. And so before we complain that he's like, I'm gonna need him to get that tea up, maybe.
Wait, can you screen share for a minute, Oz? Because y'all have to check out my main man Doug's new look. I mean, he's literally gone full cop stash, 80s super trooper. Yeah, it's bad. Check it out.
He's fighting ghosts.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is why Pine Creek lives in the garage. That's why he's not allowed in the. That's why he's not allowed in the bedroom. That's exactly why he could get away with that stash. Yeah, that's what he's got going. I'm just trying to say, if you can toss me across the room, I'm fucking into it.
I mean, I can't say for sure Jay, but for Doug.
Yeah.
Easy. You don't know how many dudes hit me up just because of the way look good. Like I cannot overstate.
Man.
That's all. That's fine. My cash app is Hello Hebrews.
Exactly.
I was already told to like shut up once tonight.
See, I had to finish. I had to finish it. I was starving. Now I'm laid back. I'm satisfied. I'm streaming on a full stomach. I don't have the same vitriol.
I always have the same vitriol in the matter. I'm a hater. Hungry. I know. Yeah. You're a good guy. I knew it was said out loud, you know? Also, fuck this guy.
Yeah, man. If y'all want to come gather every Friday, we in there, man. Come through.
So I could just come over here.
I mean, y'all got to do that. I say y'all warm it up and gather, and then when y'all get together, y'all do a mega set in person. Yeah, we getting this. Oh yeah. But I'm just saying he does DJ streams, so I know he got the setup already. Yeah, we just got it. We trying to get people in there. Man, you got to come through see what Nitty do on Fridays, man. I may have seen. I seen it. That's why I said I seen it. I checked you out. But yeah, man, I want you to get in there and get into the club, man. Nitty be throwing down, man. We're really lucky, man. That's the highlight of the week right now. Nitty, we supposed to play poker tonight, by the way. I'll stab you for that later. No, we made an alternate, an anti-racist poker night. Yeah, I was doing the same thing. I was doing shit. Yeah. It's all good, man. I just thought of it. Nitty shuts it down. 10 o'clock. And gather. Bundy Ranch.
Like 7 p.m. like early bird.
Nah, it's a inter-genre grab bag throwdown. Yeah.
Sounds geriatric, yeah.
Nah, it's dope.
Sorry, I'm cheating.
Cause look, I'm gonna just keep it real, Osno, man. This community, y'all, they do a lot of this. They do a lot of. We gotta talk about. We gotta do more than counter apologetics and philosophy. Well, then show up when we gaming, when we doing music, when we playing games. I gotta come through, show some love. Y'all come through. Oh, y'all not talking about the Bible? See you later. Somebody else is streaming.
Listen, I don't know how to play games.
I agree with Jay. That's where the R10 is related. That's where that comes from. Because atheism just isn't about God or morality. It's we're all motherfucking human beings, bro. And we got hobbies.
Right.
Shit, other than just talk about this goddamn motherfucking made up motherfucking. And you're living in your head.
Yo, Oz, you know what I thought of when I woke up today? You know what I thought of when we woke up today? Even Christians only talk about Jesus one day a week.
My guess was titties.
Well, that too. That too. But we got to put that in perspective. Are we literally more evangelical than the evangelicals? Like, we be talking about this guy stuff 24/7. They be like, they get in there Sunday for 90 minutes. They be like, all right, we out back to. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, half salad or like half?
Depends on the church you go to.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to see myself out because I'm a hot mess at this point. I'm just all y'all are jokes.
Oh, man.
Oh wait, is this Rick? Oh, Rick Flair?
You have to read, like, look it up. Like, it's just, And the sad part is, you could Google just Google origin of the universe. Google is gonna give you a nice paragraph long synopsis. It's gonna have a picture right there and everything. There's a couple of 2 or 3 minute videos. It won't even take you 5 minutes to have you a really good explanation of the origin of the universe. But they don't want to know.
Listen, Christ brings a sword, and that's why he told Peter, "Fuck you, cut that guy's ear off for, bitch."
But here's a okay. Mm-hmm.
That you would ever be a narcissist. Quite literally, all of the evidence is obvious saying some fucking dumb shit. Like, it's going to prove the existence of the universe. Like, people for hundreds and thousands of years haven't been trying to do that, and you come in here with your, like, what about a watch? Well, so, you think that you should capitalize high school. I literally had to explain, break down what a proper noun is versus a common noun, and why there's a difference between what it says on your high school being capitalized and why high school in a sentence isn't capitalized. You think that's going to convince me of God? Well, my question is, you're looking fine tonight, Bree. What's up?
Just keep Mark Reed's celebration thing. So, yeah. So you guys realize most of
As is Bree, yeah. So go sub to Bree. I'm nowhere near as close, but you can sub to me too. But it brings up a point I've been thinking about though. I don't know if practice, right? I don't know if Christ Brings a Sword is a congregational Christian or not. By that I mean I don't know if they attend the church. But I was listening to a sermon from my mother's church, just like from last Sunday, and I realized they think they're sent out on a divine mission to do this. Either from their pastor or from their personal relationship with Jesus. And so I find it incredibly destructive, right? And I think it's important that we recognize that. Like, these are not people who came to talk to us and be our friends, really, or to try to convince us of their faith or potentially be convinced as to why we don't believe. And I just think it's really important because it reminds me of an abusive, I happen to host with Gin and Truth, right, who's a women's self-defense instructor, right? And it reminds me of somebody, an abusive partner, coming to your self-defense class where you finally found a community that's going to help you recover from religion, help you understand the trauma and the abuse you've been through. Like, we are literally a community recovering from religious trauma, and here they come with the manipulation of that psychotic organization, right, to bring it to us. And it's just like, I just want us to all remember when they do shit like that, that they're doing exactly like you said, they're doing what they set out to do. this is who they are. Look, it's in the screen name. It's in. I mean, come on now. Like, you're not gonna come in my house and disrespect me like that, and I'm not gonna call it out. Like,
They come to control you. That's it. And they say
100%.
that. They say that. There's no like secrets. As someone who grew up evangelical, very much indoctrinated to like this Christian nationalist right wing way of thinking, there are no secrets. They are not hiding this. When I said it out loud over and over and over again, people were like, yeah, there's no way, you're being dramatic, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, this is what they're saying. Like, they're not making a secret about it. And when you talk to people, when you talk to people that are trying to evangelize to you, what are they trying to do? They're trying to change your entire mindset, belief, and worldview to what theirs is on the threat of eternal conscious torment. Take all the time y'all need.
right. Congrats, man. Mm.
It pays to check people and shut them the fuck up on the internet. Sorry. Hey, be the problem you want to see in the world, you know?
Thanks.
I don't give a fuck. Personally, that's all. Thank you. Continue. I about to put something else in the fire, but their feet. That's fine. Any of those things work for me personally.
Yeah. I think part of what's happening is if you take atheists in these conversations, a lot of times, especially when we come and talk about marginalized populations, for a lot of our community, that doesn't hit home the same. When we're talking about atheist versus Christian, they're talking about us versus them. If they're atheist, and now they're talking about people of color, misogyny, marginalized, well, now our community is like, I'm not the other all of a sudden. But what we don't realize is you're enabling the people who are part of this conservative ideology, which is right-wing and Christianity based. And when they come for everybody they really want to come for, they're definitely coming for the atheists. Don't get it twisted. Don't get comfortable. Don't get complacent. Don't get it confused. They're going to come for you as soon as you tell them, oh, yeah, you can come for them and that's okay. Oh, you come for them, that's okay. Oh, you come for them. Yeah, you're next.
And you know, my motto, don't come for me unless I send for you, bitch. So, like, there's the go down, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. I think that, like, if you are if you're a person who holds to atheism, it's very easy to think that, like, I am this free thinker, I don't have these, like, bigoted beliefs around racism or sexism or whatever, right? You probably do. But I'm not going to go there with y'all right now. So that when somebody else identifies as this sort of overarching, like, identity politics, you assume that, like, oh, this is my kin, therefore, like, they're not going to hold me to beliefs. Or if they do, they're somehow, there's like a moral high ground where they can be more easily convinced. The reality of the situation is a lack of belief quite literally means nothing. Like, it means nothing. And I think because our society has been so highly puritanical and so highly Christianized, like, to a degree that we don't even realize, it can feel like if you're not a Christian, you're a part of this out-group, and you're looking for identity, and you're looking for solidarity, and you're looking for a community. And so when you find one single thing to latch on to, you want to find a way to keep that and not, like, divide it any further. But in reality, a lack of belief is not anything other than that. And, like, you have to find organizing principles to rally around, or else you just end up with a bunch of people who don't believe something, but what they do believe is incredibly disparate and problematic. Like, oh, please do, Mickey. We need you in here. Honestly, press the strap on, get in here, I'm ready. Did I murder? Don't ever fucking like me. I mean, it could be. If I, you know. You can do it, buddy. Live, laugh, head, head. Y'all know Pakman has Cheeto fingers, bitch.
Oh,
He
yeah.
has Cheeto
Oh,
fingers.
yeah.
I don't-
It happens. It's been known to happen. It can happen to the best of us. Then he fell asleep. It happens. Can you turn off his camera? Or take him backstage so he's not sleeping, and I just feel bad. I feel like he can still see him backstage. So if he wakes up, we should bring him back. Sleep happens.
As far as I know, it's speak, so big mistake on their part.
So if he,
Yeah, they made that mistake last time too.
This will be my first time.
I enjoyed it so much, but not gonna lie, when I was like getting ready to come down for the first day, I was like, I made a mistake. Because I have such a memory.
all right, guys. So if Christ brings a sword comes in here, I'm gonna let y'all have at him. But I'm gonna just say this: if you come to defend the God that is all love, all loving, and it's perfect love, and your screen name is Christ brings a sword, you've already lost. That's just my opinion. That's just.
Surely.
You've already lost.
Seems like Christ brings a white flag. Oh yeah, that's funny. You should go do that. Do it.
We would all. Some of us would also. You rather stick your face.
I think. Can we take a vote? Who would rather be his face or
Democracy for the win. Democracy for the.
everybody? Great. Let me know when you do that, though.
But yeah, that's a lot of. That's serious, man. Pray.
While you're at it, stick your tongue to the frying pan.
Praise the Lord, your destruction is near. What a wonderful, loving message. I just got that joy down in my.
This man is like the embodiment of the Gospel Coalition article where it's like Jesus fucks the church. And that's how men fuck their wives. Like, just say you've never made a woman romantic ever. You love it. Sorry? Oh. Yeah, bye.
Bye. See you later. It's been awesome. See you in heaven.
Yeah, see you in hell. Or I would be on the throne. See you there. That'd be okay.
A lot of good people are gonna be there because you guys are doing my phone.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting to be, like, loved by my enemy, and, like,
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I know.
unfortunately, he's gonna go touch something.
Yeah, some loaves and fishes. There you go. Free snacks.
I hope Christ brought the load for you, buddy.
You know.
That would be a stud. Put some fish in there. Yeah, or on top.
Did Christ bring the sock that's on your floor? Or, like, what are we doing? Asking for a friend, maybe.
He needs to go to covenanteyes.com and get an accountability partner.
Porn kills love, you know? This is all I'm saying. Like, anybody that says I would rather do X than talk shit
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like the fucking 1990s commercial looks like this is your brain on drugs, except for that's just like you being born. Rough. I mean, he is obese and he still can't get any. Like, it's rough.
No.
You know? I hope so. I'm like
Yeah.
2 seconds away from flexing about all the school I just got. Sorry, I did kind of ruin that for everyone because I was like on a roll. You can do it, buddy. It's not that hard. That's what she said. God damn. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Love it,
She
man.
already knows me.
Yeah, we're.
Sorry, I am this way. Don't be sorry for me.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not sorry.
you're not sorry. It's an easy night at the office for me, so I'm good.
I mean, listen, Jay has had me on his funeral.
Yeah, I have. We're fine. Yes, so we're good.
I need another question in here because I'm really like, yeah.
I gotta say, I feel good that they know they're not welcome here.
I need someone that's willing to swing during a fight, even not to flag.
So that's an interesting point, though, because one of the things I noticed yesterday even was that's the right wingers bring out their little posses, and their posses are full of bigots, right? And that is one of the it's a pretty clear motivation as to why they need to be addressed, because literally you can just talk about them and a whole bunch of trolls pop out because of the permissiveness. They saw somebody on YouTube do it, and now they'll go harass you just to defend their YouTube hero.
I mean, you actually can.
Yes.
My audience
Yes.
shit before, and they
Yes.
actually stop.
And it,
I mean, sometimes I tell my audience, like, do what you will.
Right.
But often, I'm like, don't.
also, can we keep it real? Every single time they say, I can't control what the audience does, it's not even about that. It's some asshole they've given a fucking wrench to. So it's somebody they've made a mod just so they can harass people like that with the highest privileges. It's a whole lot of people I'm talking about.
get lost.
Okay, there's something.
This is what you don't see people popping up. Sorry, James.
No, you're-
2 seconds. You don't see people popping up like on my radar more than once. Because once they do, I'm chasing that bitch back to the sewer. Because nobody else is gonna eat them kids. You know what I mean? Like someone give them the red balloon. Because like the show's over. Because I don't want them to feel free. It's not me blocking them, I block them. I just make sure that they understand that there's a fucking consequence for being a goddamn bigot. And it's public humiliation. Because that is what bigots understand. Right? If you come to me trying to have a conversation, trying to learn, I'm not going to humiliate and embarrass you. But if you were out here on fucking Beyonce's internet trying to trash an entire people group's existence, then I'm going to make you understand what that feels like. And if you come back again, like, probably. I mean, I'm sure some of you and all of you have seen this, like, back and forth we're doing, like, 98,000 times on Twitter or Game of Thrones, where you, like, you're anti-Semitic, and I'm like, wrong, and, like, here's everybody, but you don't care. This is, like, your one sort of, like, deflection. The fact that everything you ever say is hot garbage, and you're a bigoted, misogynist, fucking piece of crap. But that's fine. Fucking argument, Prince of Egypt. Like, that's fine. Is I wrong? I'm not. In any event, the Charleston Heston part, Prince of Egypt, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even the right. But in any event, like, he sits there and is like, I have a Jewish ancestry, but, like, he's a practicing Christian, and it's like, cool. You're still bigoted, misogynistic, absolute garbage, like, shit. And even the Jew, walking where the Jew showed up, and were like, yeah, you carry water for the oppressor, bitch. And that was like, ooh, sounds rough. You know, could be me, but it does sound rough for you. But, like, God is like, looks, pass. Intelligence, pass. Wit, pass. Personality, pass. The ability to be bald and have a ponytail, smash. Vibe. Like, yeah, it's just like the whole thing. Like, you can't claim some kind of moral high ground based on, like, your anything, like, literally anything, and still be a bigoted nightmare. Alright,
Yeah.
you know, that man is still fighting for his life in my mention. Oh, God. Why is he still on the internet?
I just want to say that this is all they care about. Like, if you try to talk, they try to act like they're not about this culture or stuff, but it's all they're about. If you try to talk to them, as soon as somebody says to somebody else, oh, I lean conservative, where are you at with abortion? How do you feel about trans people? What do you think about gay marriage? Are you okay with CRT? I mean, like it's all they want to talk about. Oh,
I'm sorry, what is CRT? Explain to me in extreme detail. You know, my litmus test has nothing to do with any of that. This is mine. As someone who has a degree in economics, tell me exactly and precisely what you mean by market
oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Tell you exactly what it's about. So, somehow we never can.
Nope. Or woke, or liberal, or socialism, or communism. Always raging about words they can't define. Or evolution. Try to get it in there. Go you. Yeah, I know. Just had to. Y'all know me.
Like the econ side of it,
Gotta stay paid. Gotta stay.
die with people, but you choose the evolutionary.
I gotta mention it a couple times on the internet so that you knows I'm out here, you know?
You want to argue about like Marx said to be evolution? Go to jail.
Alright, so look, tell everybody, because we done heard you congratulated 5,200 times, which is not enough. Not enough. But what's the plan? People want to know. We got the queen on air, the fem's here. What are you doing?
I wish I did, to be honest. As it stands right now, and I don't really congratulations. I feel weird and excited, but also weird. So I applied to 5 programs, 5 graduate programs. They're master's programs because my undergraduate is something vastly different than what I'm going to get a PhD in. And I've heard back from 2 schools, Brandeis and the University of Chicago. And I'm accepted or not.
Queen, I'm gonna give you 2 pieces of advice I give all grad students I can seriously talk to. And this thing about going back to school. Number 1 is stay at you don't know, because I don't know. You shouldn't know. We're all preparing for a totally uncertain future. So figuring it out is overrated, right? You just get into your program and you'll figure it out. And number 2 is just stay in the game. Just stay in the game. You know, it's gonna be ups and downs, and I didn't know we'd go this way. Who knew that would happen? This guy turned out to be an asshole. Just stay in the game.
Yeah, I'm excited for you though. Y'all are the best. I'm so sweet.
It's a great city too. Yeah.
Yeah, so Chicago's a lot closer. So here's kind of like where I'm, and when I say where I'm at, which is like I don't know where I'm at, just like my thinking at the moment. So Brandeis is Brandeis, and I went to a small liberal arts college for undergrad, and I loved the environment, loved it. It did so much for me in so many ways that I'm looking into right now. So like in that way, it's very appealing. Also, Brandeis has a cool master's program where you get 2 masters at the end of it, and it's in Near Eastern and Judean studies 1, and then women, gender, and sexuality studies 2, which is really cool, to be honest, because that's all up my alley. So I applied to 2 programs at the University of Chicago. One was the Center for Middle Eastern Studies, and the other is the Divinity School for a Master's in Religious Studies. Either of these 3 programs would be awesome. The University of Chicago is pretty much the #1 program for like ancient Near Eastern studies and Assyriology and all of that stuff. That being said, it's not a full master's. Like, you know, there's that. But I want to get a PhD. I can get a PhD coming from either of these programs. I think if we're saying everything on the table, probably if I got a degree from the University of Chicago that provides me, I'll have an easier time selecting what PhD program I go to, probably. I also applied to, I applied to Yale, and I applied to Exeter. I haven't heard from the Divinity School of Chicago, I haven't heard from Yale, I haven't heard from Exeter. Yale is also a Divinity School, will be a Master's of Religious Studies. Exeter is a Master's in Cuneiform Studies, so that is very heavily linked to Assyriology oriented. My plan at the moment, other than just like being dumbstruck at the fact that like I could y'all don't understand how much that has affected my brain chemistry. Because I'm an idiot. I see it in your face though. Chemistry change. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't think I'm an actual idiot, but I by no means think that I am a University of Chicago academic, and so I'm still very much trying to like make that be real in my head. So I don't know what I exactly am going to do. University of Chicago Center for Middle Eastern Studies was my top choice, but a lot of this is also going to depend on like funding. So
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Doing big things.
but also, intelligence has so many avenues, like so many modalities that like simply like academic achievement means almost nothing.
Yep.
Unless you're going down that path. Like doing like
I always say the only reason to do it is because you need to do it for your career. And if you are an academic, then you probably need to go down an academic path. If you're not, you need to think twice about it.
if nothing else.
Yeah. It's actually the most important part of it. The name, the individual person is more important than the department.
I will say this, there is a couple of scholars at Brandeis who I would love to work with, just generally speaking. The female scholars at the Center for Middle Eastern Studies in the Middle Eastern Studies department, like, unmatched. And they focus on many of the areas that I am interested in researching, so like women in economy, like women in field tax, physical labor, and ancient economies, things like this, and philology. Like they're all experts in specific languages and like, you know. But I feel like I've talked a lot about this all. Thank you so much.
We're with you. We're with you. Yeah, it's okay.
I just want to make fun of someone. No, I really do appreciate it. I always feel a little bit weird when the attention is like on me for an extended amount of time. I try. But I'm really excited. I'm incredibly relieved because I wasn't even sure I was going to get into one program, so the fact that I had at least two to choose from, regardless of the like everything else. Oh, shit! Said just where a better master's piece than when I'm reading. I'll do my best.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Thank you so much, because like you guys
Yeah.
Brandeis the other day, and you've been blowing up a chat. I wasn't like just kind
But Kip, that's them real life stories. I forget. Oh, I was in Sal Cardova's chat the other day, and I thought about it afterwards, and I was like, I needed to. You know what I should have flexed on? I should have told him, Sal, you know what I've been doing all day? Grading biology homework. Like, it's that real life, man. So yeah, write a better master's thesis than this, because.
I'll do my best, and to be honest, I'm sure it will be better if I just, you know. In any event, like, Jay, I sent you a message, I'm not sure you saw the letter, it's fine. One of my friends, Aaron Adair, has written a manuscript on, he's a physicist, and also a Hebrew Bible scholar, and he and his philosopher counterpart have written this entire book on what it would mean if but like if aliens were real, and like if we can confirm that, and what it would mean for religion, and if there would be people to read and possibly endorse it, and I was like, I feel like this is.
That does sound fun.
I'm reading it. It's amazing. But yeah, anyway, just one thing. 100 pages of unidentified pyramid French. Thank you all.
Are you serious? Queen, we should interview your friend, by the way. But if we like, let's do that. That'd be fun.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
They are. Hi, Jenna.
Pocket Locker 86. Things. We're gonna do stuff on the internet together. Plenty of it. Plus more to come. So many things and so much stuff. And even more activities.
Send me a link. Yeah. Oh yeah, sub to Bree's channel.
Sub to Bree's channel. Also, thanks to Jenna for holding it down backstage. I want to give her a shout out. Producers don't get enough love in this world. Yeah. I look chocolate, but I'm green with envy.
It's still not fucking real to me. Like, it is not real. It's
Yeah.
not real to me. Like, I literally opened the email, I read congratulations, I fucking shut it, and like ran out the door. Anyway, I had to go back and double check everything. I definitely wasn't. So what I have coming up is waiting with bated breath for the other 3 programs. But tomorrow morning, it's pre-recording, but it will be up soon. I am interviewing Andrew Mark Henry, the host of Religion for Breakfast. And then something like the near future, I think, and hopefully with Jay, talking to Aaron and Aaron. Physicist, Bible scholar, ready to come on the rest of the life and religion, which I'm really fascinated. And I'm like secretly trying to convince Andrew Mark Henry to do a podcast with me called Religion for Atheists. But he doesn't know that yet, so don't tell him. But that's it. That's like my basic stuff of the book. He's not watching. Free. There's nothing else up there. Hobbling. You really think Doug has working plumbing anywhere?
Such a great sermon. Thanks. Yeah. You should. Yeah, you should tell people about that. %. Yes. And if you join us in Gather, you can see Stephanie sailing. It's working on sales. It's been super fun. Be inside the shop. Oh, everybody's working together. So there was something I wanted to mention about that actually. I want to stomp on a motherfucker's neck, and when people get like this, I want to kick them in the face, throw hands, bigots, straight up. But at the same time, especially offline, Stephanie's message of we need all the help we can get, you need all the allies you can. It's like I have to check my own anger and allyship at the door, right? Because the people who are going through this are saying that's not always the right move, and that's not what we always need from y'all right now. So we appreciate the rage, but when it's appropriate, it's appropriate. But if at all possible, if there's at all chance that we can get through to them, let's just remember, I think that they're asking that we try. And I'm going to try to remember that myself.
like, I know nobody's perfect and it's better than they would do it for you, but in reality, what should be happening is, like, I have a platform. I'm not gonna, I mean, I am gonna speak up for trans women, trans men, whatever, right? Like, when it comes up, like, the other day on Twitter, which is like a stupid example, where it's like, yeah, trans women are women, and, like, I'm just gonna say that, right? Because, like, this is a fucking Trump point. But, like, and then when people are like, that's because you were born a man. Okay. I don't fucking care. Right, exactly, and that's fine. But in reality, like, what should be happening is that those of us that have the platform to do it should be platforming voices that are a part of that community and not just saying, like, this is what that community thinks, deserves, wants, etc. Right? Anyway. So, sorry. I'm super interrupting and I will stop talking after this, but I wanted to let everyone know that this coming Saturday, the 11th. So for those that don't know, like, in 2011, I went to YWAM. God, you know, embarrassing. And YWAM is a mission. And when I went on my mission trip, I went to Ireland, which is Catholic. In any event, so like other youth mission that was there, I met this guy named Nathaniel. We were kind of friends while I was there. We stayed in touch over the last like 11 years, and we're doing a live catch up this Saturday, where we're going to talk about like how our sort of lives have happened and how our faith paths have sort of diverged. I would say probably still identifies as a Christian, but not like not anything like the Christians we talk to. And we're going to talk about like our cringy-ass YWAM memories, and sort of just answer questions from people that have them. So like, that will be this Saturday, the 11th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live on my YouTube, and that's not nearly as important as the other things we've discussed, but if you were a YWAM person or listener, it might be cathartic for you. So, yeah, that's all. Sorry.
I just gotta call out Christ has a 2-inch pecker. That's why I was choking up. That's.
I know Christ is a short king. I know it. Christ is a short. Oh, Ken Owen. It's Josh Bowen. Sorry. Sorry, Josh.
Hell yeah, we want to know. No savior of mine has a micro penis. That was incredible. I felt bad as soon as I said it. I was like, what did God with a micro penis ever do to me? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I Yes. But no. Sure. Yes, it is. Awesome. Yes, 100% what she said.
everyone else has got their sexual I mean, that's my opinion.
Does your shower end with like 45 years of financial duty? Okay, so no, not a guy. Not the prayers, maybe. Sorry. I love you, Aunt. I'm sorry. Why are you holding back? I clearly did not. I'm like also a woman of a certain age. I just don't care. Yeah, y'all want to see me be bashful. You have to get me to like brag about myself, and then like I'll just fucking evaporate. Other than that, we're good to go.
Take a shot at it. Wrap it up.
Fuck off. We ain't got time.
And second, perhaps even third, then ask questions. It's like you will never have to deal with ever in your life. It will always be a theoretical argument for you. You will always be devil's advocate because it will never fucking affect you. And just think about living in a scenario in which quite literally just one of these things might affect you, let alone living at the intersection of multiple of these things. Shut up. Not you, Stephanie. The person that I know just theoretically just arguing in their brain. Sit back and think about that. Think about what it means to be a black trans woman.
Wayne, you're at work?
Like, folks' opinions are not always necessary. Including mine. But just like, there's so many jokes, there's so many jokes. Yeah. You know,
I sure go in and I show them my dad. I mean, it's my bad. ADHD. Alpha male, you can create all those, you can create the separation, you get to dictate how people should feel, if they should feel that way, why, because you're going to do it. Misery loves company. It's one of the best things. Congratulations. But,
Thanks for having me. That's definitely something. Those that actually want to have a constructive conversation about these things, there's some most people will not waste their time. They're not to waste their time. I think they just want to jump in and not seek to understand. Just trying to double down and flag on their argument and just continues hatred, continues that is Hey, you put Nitty back up there. Yeah, Nitty was knocked out.
Nitty passed the fuck out.
Nitty was out. Oh, that's too funny.
Oh yeah, he spit fire.
Probably declared Nitty our king, guys.
Poor Nitty. Oh man, that parenting life. It's that real life. Oz, man, come check us out. Yeah. I'm saying come check us out and gather, man. We sent y'all the invites, man. That's where we're normally at when we're not live. Yeah. We have a Discord too. Like, hit me up because I wanna. Normally, I try to be in there when somebody first jumps in there, so we could, get them acquainted and everything. Bree, have you joined my Discord? I don't even know. This is Pocket Locker 86. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, drop me your stuff. Did you send me something in the internal chat? Why did I have some? Yeah. Oh, you're still pulling it up? Yeah, I've turned most of the notifications off. And then I don't stay on top of any of the conversations. So that's the better problem. Let me share my screen for a minute. Yeah, for sure. No, we are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's at the end of the stream. Very, very end. The one from last night. Yeah, the one I did yesterday. It was really good. That's why we just ended it. Yeah, she didn't realize we were live. I didn't realize that either because we're normally in gather. Yeah. appreciate you. Thanks so much. Seriously. I can't believe I just can't believe how serious these guys are, man. It's disturbing.
They're just asking questions, guys.
Just asking fucking questions.
That's it. Just asking. So, we can start free. Don't get me started. That means like, that's what we got to be fucking crap. Yeah. You had a phone before me now?
Ooh. They won't tolerate it for 1 second. Oh, what's up, Wayne?
Diddy, wake up. Diddy, wake up.
Hey, whoa. Oh, no, he's just changing position. He's just getting comfortable. No, he can boot him. Oz can boot him when he's ready. Yes, he does once in a while. More frequently you gather. I'm telling y'all, we changing. YouTube's not the place anymore. We're the post-YouTube community. It is. It's more like hanging. It's like a virtual office. So it's more like hanging out like this all day instead of being live. So we can watch stuff together and hang out, share our work. Yeah, during the day we like use it to work together, hang out while we're working, and then at night we use it to play games and watch TV shows and movies together. I'll send you the links on the Discord. I added you. But yeah, come check it out. It's super fun. And Nitty comes and DJs on Friday nights. We have a club set up there, like a virtual club. We have a little party, dance party. Oh, see, that's hot, that's heat. I'm gonna tell him you said that. That's just gonna be on. Nitty gotta bring your A game. That's a battle cry right there.
15-minute sets. Let's go.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Music was great. Like I was saying, I was very that same sound in the back end. It's not a big piece of that. You're spinning the sound that is not your goal. That's that shit. You're really doing it.
Right. This ain't the party for you. Exactly. Up there he is. Nope, dreaming. See, nope. Midword the second. Alright, man, I'm gonna let you get your work done. Thanks so much for having us. We'll catch up soon. Bree, we'll link up. See you later. Yeah, yes, of course. Yes, I'll be at the ranch. Yep, thanks, awesome. Let's watch that Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, I wanted to jump on and just wanted to say to Local Bree, I don't know you. This is my first time seeing you today. You seem, I know, I'm going to listen to your stuff. You have a lovely voice and you sound like you should speak. So, just let you know.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, thing or two. Thing or two. Just a thing or two. Same. Alright. Good night, man. Oh yeah, me too. I thought I hit it, and I just put it in some. I just put it in no man's land. Oh, there he goes. All right, there we go. I'm close it. Oh, that's funny. Alright, we gotta get back to this shit we got into last night, man. That shit was wild. We started watching the HBO Max series on, yeah. But bro, I gotta be honest with you, the shit that strikes me is Christians sound just like that to me, like, yeah. Exactly. Had the same fucking problem. Our bodies are just vehicles. You know, they always say that. They're just vessels, and it's really about the next life, and you gotta forsake your family because they don't understand the calling, and we're really secretly happy. No, really, we're happier than everybody. We're having more fun than anybody. We're not allowed to drink, smoke, fuck, jerk off, play games of chance, but trust me, we're having more fun than everybody. Yes, where they are literally forced to look like. Yeah. Actually, also, Stephanie, we should be serious. See, we have these text status, and really, we're supposed to change this text status. Like, mine shouldn't say sleep. It should be like live on YouTube. Yeah. Because I remember to change it. Yeah, I remember to change it once a day or once before I go to bed, and it totally defeats the purpose of having a status update. Oh man. The funny thing is, I don't even know the name she's supposed to say. Like, I don't even know the, like...
The lingo, right?
Yeah.
Who's the best motherfucker?
Who's the Michael Jordan of sailing? Come on, YouTube. I pulled up a...
Yup. Oh, that's good to know.
Sam, sit down in your fucking chair. Sam, get in your chair. Sit down. Get in your chair. Nobody said we're going out. Get in your chair. You want water? Come on.